Minasan, konnichiwa, Zamurai Engineer desu. In this video, let us continue discussion of the robotic kit. So in the last video, we are able to introduce the parts, the mechanical parts, and the plastic parts. Now we will try to assemble the gearbox. Okay, so we have what the gearbox assembly. So what are the parts required? So P1, P2, P1, P3, P5, A3, A4, A8, and A9. So A meaning plastic parts A. So the white one, no? The white parts. These are the part A. Okay, part A. So let us collect all the parts. So P1. So what is P1? So one by one, let us do those. So P1 is the what? P1 is P1 with two set of spring. So this is a very important component. Actually, that is the micromotor. That is the micromotor. It's here. That is the micromotor. That is P1. Then we need to also have the P3. P3 is already connected. So P3 is the what? P3 is the white portion here. Okay. The pinion. Okay. That is the pinion. Okay. This white portion, this is the micromotor pinion. Okay. So that is P3. As you can recall, P3 is the pinion. That is pinion gear. So that looks like a gear. Okay. And actually that is a gear. Okay. So P5 is the shaft with gear. Okay. Let us also prepare that. So that is a shaft with gears. So P1, P3, P5. Okay. And we have a complete mechanical parts required. So this is the complete set of mechanical. We have the plastic parts. A3, A4, A8, A9. So they are the white portion. So we have here. I think we have the numbering of parts on your white portion. So we have what? A. So this is part A, as you can see here. Letter A. Okay. So that's letter A. And we have A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. So as you can see, A5, A6. Okay. Where is A7? A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6. There is no A7, no? So A8, A9, A9, A10. I am looking for A7. There is no, this is the A7, this the biggest one. This is the A7 here, A7. So we can take out A3, A4. So A3, A4, A3, and A4. This one is okay. A3, A4. Okay, and then how to take those out? So we need what the side cutter. That is the only thing we need, no? For a side cutter. We need, okay. So be careful. A3. So cut it here. Okay. Cut it here. Don't cut it anywhere else. So cut it here. Very important. Cut it there. Then again, cut it here. Okay, very important to cut it there. And again, lastly, cut it there. Okay, so it will leave 1, 2, 3. So those are the 3 connections that we cut. Okay, so that is our part A3. That is part A3. Okay, is that correct? Yes, that's correct. So we just have to clean it up. So clean the parts. So let us clean the cut parts. Okay. So we are just cleaning it. So there are 3 portions. So we have to clean. Okay. So that is clean now. So we have part A3. Next, we have to get the part A4. Okay. Okay. You can see. You can see here. P1, P2, P3, P1, P3, and P5, they are the mechanical components. A3, A4. So we are now going to take out A4. So where is the A4? There's the A4 here. So this one is A3, as you can see, the number 3 here. So number 4. So A, 3, A4. So let us cut. There are 3 connections. 1, 2, 3. So let us cut A4. Let us cut it here using side. So use your side cutter. This is the side. This is the side. This is the side of the cutter. This is the side. This is the shape of the cutter. Okay, this is the shape of the cutter. Okay. Take note of the shape of the cutter. So use this side to cut it beautifully like this. Okay. Cut it beautifully like this. So you cut it. You have to cut it correctly. If not, it will not work. Okay. It may give us problem later on. So you have to cut it correctly. So okay, like that. Okay. Please follow what I'm doing. Okay. Please follow what I'm doing. Cut it beautifully on the straight side. Okay. Like that. And since we are going to cut it here, we have to turn. We have to turn our tool, the side cutter, to cut it on the right side like this. Okay. And afterwards, we have to clean the here. We have to clean. So like this. Okay. So like this. Clean it up. Okay. Clean up the connection. We have here. We have here. So let us clean the connection. The cut connection. So we have to clean it up like this. Clean it up. Okay. And also the last one here. Clean this connection. The cut connection like this. Properly. Proper side. You have to use the proper side in cleaning this. Okay. So now we have what? We have part A4. So part A4 and parts A3. So parts. Okay. P1, P3, P5, A3, A4, we need another 2. What parts are left? We need A8 and A9. So A8 and A9. So where are those? So let's just look at the parts. Okay. So they are here. A8, A9. So we need these 2 parts. So A8, A9. So they are connected at one point. So that is the point of connection. So don't do it like this. Okay, don't do it like this. Turn this side cutter around so that it is properly positioned. So cut it like this. Okay, cut it properly like this. Okay, so that is A9 and cut again the A8 like this. Okay, so we have A8, A9. So and then clean the cut. As you can see, there is small protruding part. Still, there is small protruding part on the cut edge. Okay, so we have to clean that up by placing your side cutter that way. Okay, clean it properly. Okay, like that. Okay, so we have A8 and we have the last one, A9. Okay, so A8, A9. Now we have to start assembly. We have to start assembly. So how to assemble? There are steps to follow. To be followed. There are steps to be followed. So step 1. Step 1, place the motor, the micromotor to the pinion. So we already done that. Actually, we are not the one who did that. It was already connected inside the box. Okay, they are already connected from one another. So they are connected to each other already. So motor and pinion. That is our step 1. Step 2, we have to put that motor and pinion assembly inside the A3. So where is the A3? This is our A3. So this is our collection of parts. This is the A3. We have to place okay, so it looks like this. It will look like this. Okay, A3 looks like this, look like this, and try to place it. Okay, a motor here. Okay, place it there. Okay, place the motor there, like that. Place the motor there. Okay, take a look. Okay, up to that point. Up to that point. Look, the motor should be placed like this. Okay, and then the red wire, okay, is on the upper part, then the black wire, okay, red wire, black wire, like that. Okay, so be careful not to interchange the color of the wires. So red and black. In our in your screen, you are looking at the red on the upper part. This is the red one, and then this is the black. So Okay. We have to be aware of that. So we need to place the spring like this. Place the spring like this. Okay. Place the spring like this. Okay. And place the spring like this. Placing the spring inside this part. We are just using our fingers. Okay. I'm just using the fingers and placing this. Okay. Okay, so we have placed the spring, place the spring like this. Okay. Okay. Can you see it? Can you see the difference? Red. Okay. You can see red and black. Place like this. So first you have to place the motor and pinion assembly and place the spring like this. Okay. So we already have one assembly, but not yet finished. We have to do step 4. Okay. That is we are only through with the step. We are only through with the step 3. We have to go up to step 7. So what is step 4? Step 4 is here. Okay. So A9 connected to the shaft, P5 and A8 connected to the other end of the shaft. Take a look. The longer part of the shaft from the gear. Okay, this is the gear. This is longer. This is longer. This is shorter side. Longer side, shorter side. Shorter side, A8. Longer side, A9. Take a look. Okay, repeat. Okay, gear, shaft, longer shaft side, shorter shaft side. A8 and A9. I'll put it that way. So we have here the gear and shaft assembly. We have the longer side, which is A9. Then the shorter side, which is A8. Okay, so A9 is the smaller piece. We have to put it there. Okay, we have to put it there. So we have to put it like that. Okay. 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 So we have to okay. We have to tap it gently. Okay. We have to tap it gently. Okay, let us tap it. gently using a paper, arbitral paper, we have to tap it gently. So that would be steady to the shaft. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, that looks like this. That is our step 4, which we must place on the we must place that on the previous assembly. So we already finished the assembly. We have to place the current assembly here. So we have to place the longer part, the longer shaft here like this. Okay. That is the longer, that is the shorter. So we have to place it like this. Okay. So and we have to place it like this. Okay. That is how. As you can immediately, okay, placing it like that. Okay. Okay. So if you rotate, you will notice that the motor is also rotating together with the pinion. Pinion is connected now with the gear. So gear and pinion is now rotating as I rotate this. So I am trying, I am showing to you that if I rotate this, okay, so if I rotate this, so the motor and pinion is also rotating with it, okay? So like that, I am rotating it. So I can show you on the other side. I can show you the other side, rotating this. I hope you can see the pinion, okay? The pinion is also rotating. Okay, the pinion is also rotating, okay? Okay, that's how. And then, okay, wire should not touch shaft. So the wire should not be touching the shaft. So as you can see, the wire is touching the shaft here. So let us make it certain that this black wire will not touch the shaft, because it would obstruct the movement of the shaft. So the shaft will move, okay, will rotate, and if the wires are touching, so it will obstruct the movement of the shaft. So it is okay for the wire to touch the other parts, but not the shaft, because the shaft is the moving part. Okay, so okay. Okay, and next step, step number 6. We have to cover it up with the last part. So this is the A4. Okay, we have to cover it up by A4. Cover it so that it would look like this. Let's cover it